In 2005, the situation was quite alarming, with more than 1 million families not having a decent home. Together, Habitat and us reached out to enlightened CEOs. We spawned the IndiaBuilds movement, and thus the advisory committee came on board. Subsequently, members rose to become India Builders.
The Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made the statement and then followed it up with a challenge. Housing for all by 2022, something which he has made a mission into the entire country's machinery, an impossible dream being made possible.
Habitat for Humanity has been building homes for decades for the underprivileged. And I didn't think they're just building homes, but they're working on a mission of driving social change. So my association almost began as a volunteer in the Jimmy Carter project in 2006 at Lonavala. I think I was very, very enthusiastic. It was my first build, and the first couple of hours were really exciting because we were doing some foundation work and we were building stuff and dirtying our hands with, with spades and mud and everything. But in a couple of hours, you just realize that it's not your cup of tea. It's not like sitting in an air-conditioned office. But when you see pictures of the completed home, it's a very, very satisfying experience.
I remember at the Jimmy Carter build when we did, and I was enthusiastically leading a bunch of city bankers. And we were given one of the shelters to build, and we thought we did a fantastic job at the end of 6 hours. And then came one of the expert masons who basically destroyed the whole thing in like a minute and said what a terrible job we had done, and it was hardly going to be a shelter. And then we saw him reconstructing all of that in the next 4 hours, so I think that was quite something. But I think what was most interesting was the enthusiasm with which people were building it, and the way the Habitat people were sort of building the momentum around that.
We had gone as a family. We a year after we built, we were doing the ceremony of handing over the homes, and one of the homeowners saw my brother in the crowd. He came and he hugged him and he cried. And when he cried, he told him that, when you gave me the house, that's when I could get my daughter married. Until then, it was not possible. It's not 2 days, it's not 1 week, it's not a few thousand rupees that possibly don't matter to you, in the long run. But somebody's life is changing.
My relationship with Habitat thankfully has extended well beyond our corporate relationships or my participation on the advisory council. The fundraising that I did last year at Mumbai Marathon and the build thereafter it's been an experience that I think has changed me for who I am.
Need is immense. 2022 is 3 years away. 51 million homes, Pakka homes for the population of India. I think it's just a tremendous goal. I'm excited about it. It's happy to be part of that mission and that journey. I think we'll see a remarkable change for people.
My wish for Habitat India is that we grow from a housing-related services provider to a foundation creator, to be a game changer. I think we have to further solve the issues of healthcare, sanitation and hygiene, education, which are so vital for any society to thrive.
I would really like Habitat to multiply their efforts. You are doing a wonderful job, Habitat, and I would hope that Habitat will end up doing 100,000 homes a year in India itself and in the various countries in the world. We have a fantastic team here in Mumbai, Habitat in India. We got a great chairperson in Mrs. Birla. So together with the advisory committee, you people are doing a job that I haven't seen happen anywhere before. So if you can do these 100,000 homes, you'll bless so many people.
Ideally, I would like every Indian to have a proper house. I think every human being deserves to live a life of dignity. A home is the first step towards this.
protection,
Shelter.
Stability.
Health.
Self-reliance.
Family.
Self-respect.
Courage.